So pretty much I was sitting on my couch after work one night and the news station came on and there was a lady in northern Kentucky that needed a kidney. They had it written on the vehicle and she was a single mother of 4. And I'm sitting there and I said, well, why wouldn't I at least get tested? You know, it's stupid not to. So I contacted them and got tested. Wasn't a match for her, and then she ended up getting a deceased donor kidney. When she did get the kidney, I was very relieved for her, so that way her suffering in a sense was over. But then for me, I was like, well, now what? And they immediately asked me if I just still wanted to continue to donate just because I was healthy enough, and do you want to go on as an altruistic donor? So I said, of course, why wouldn't I? And they put me on, and within 3 hours they found a match. And they told me it was a 29-year-old female out in LA that needed one, and so at that point I was very excited to help someone out that obviously needed it at such a young age. And this was right before Thanksgiving, and so they scheduled me out 30 days later. On my birthday actually was the day of surgery, so December 21st, and it was a no-brainer to me, why wouldn't I donate? And because I went on as an altruistic donor, it started a chain. So there was a total of 8 transplants. Probably the biggest emotion was if it was my family member, I'd want anyone that could get tested to get tested, whether I knew them or not. I think a lot of donors experience people in their family or friend circle, like, why would you do that? What if this, what if that down the road? And that was a big part of me even wanting to do it more, was family members pushing back almost. I knew that they cared, but I also knew my decision was made up and there wasn't any stopping me. Yeah, so when I made the decision to be an altruistic donor, I kind of assumed the chances were slim of ever meeting my recipient. But then post-transplant, a few weeks went by and I'm like, wow, this big event happened and now it all just kind of died down and I was expected to go back to work. And I did get donor depression from that. So I reached out to the transplant team and my recipient did send a letter. So I read the letter and that was a huge relief to me. And then at my 2-month mark, Christ Hospital did give me a much bigger letter that they had sent with her contact information. So that day I texted her and we started to talk weekly, and we actually called each other one day, and then in June or July I decided I was going to fly out there and meet her. And it was a very emotional meeting. I met her husband, Tyrone, who donated on behalf of her during the swap, and I met their 10-year-old son. So it was a very exciting and cool experience I don't think I could put into words. Becoming a kidney donor has really impacted my life in a lot of ways. I'm now a Donate Life ambassador with Life Center, so I work their events. I spread awareness about kidney disease, and it's something I never had any experience with. Before I saw it on the news, I never knew about it. And I just think the more awareness we can spread, the better off people will be, and more living donors will come forward. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.